Hello, how are we doing today? My name is Spectrum Dominus, and I will be sorting cards for grading purposes. Today, we are going to continue on our take apart a traded set and get the cards that you want in your PC collection or graded. And I have a nice one here. It's a 1989 Score Rookie and Traded set. So you say, why is that a good one? Well, let me tell you. There are a couple cards in here that are not listed as rookies. But if you've watched this series, you know that I consider things rookies that sometimes on the trading card database, they don't list as rookies. In 1989, Ken Griffey Jr. did not have a 1989 scorecard. He did, however, have a 1989 Bowman, an 89 Upper Deck, etc. And so when the rookie traded set came out, he has a card in here, which is his first score card, and it is the year of his rookie cards. But it's not considered a rookie by that because Bowman and all them put it out earlier in the year, I guess. But to me, it is absolutely a rookie. His rookie year, his first score card. So there's a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie in that, as well as a Jim Abbott with the same parameters, not considered a rookie, not considered an XRC, but it is in there, and it is for his first card. So those two rookies, one is a My Guy and Jim Abbott, and one is a Ken Griffey we're getting graded. As well as a lot, well, not a lot, but a couple of my people, Nolan Ryan to be specific, got traded in 89, and thus have cards that go into my PC here. So let's get this thing open. Now this is not a set that I bought off of eBay. This is a set that I got in 1989 for Christmas from my parents. I opened it, so you can see it's opened. It has been touched by human hands, but I'm not going to touch it anymore. I don't really need to do the glove thing, but why not? And I used to open them, put them in order, and then put them back in the box, and then they stay in there. So they've been in this box since 1989. We got the Sports Flicks cards, year to remember, that kind of stuff that comes with it. Those things, I believe, have no value to them whatsoever. There might be some kind of secondary market for it that I don't know about. It would be nice to know. But here we go. Box is empty. We're going to take the stack, put it there, take the first stack, and that's a little too fat. We'll do it in 3. We'll cut it in 3. There we go. So, Rafael Palmeiro gets traded. Not going to be one of my guys. If you've watched, at this point, if you have watched my previous video on the channel, which is my PC collection, -3, I think, you can see, look at that. Look at that ding. Look at that ding. I don't have high hopes for these cards, but we'll see what happens. I was pretty young in 89 and didn't know like I do now, and even then I still don't know if I do now. But I've made decisions on certain things, and there are going to be I haven't decided what players specifically, but I'm giving myself a number limit of who I'm going to collect just their base cards of. Now, rookie cards and special cards, that's a different story, but as far as just saying this goes in my PC because it's his normal card, base card or traded card, that's going to be limited to 30 people per, I'm going to say 60 people per sport, but 30 active and 30 retired from each sport. Like, Palmeiro's not going to be a top 30 for me in retired, but Nolan Ryan is. He is probably my number 2. He's my top 4, clear, easily. But it's not the best card, but I'm not planning on getting it graded anyway. We're just going to sleeve it for now, but I will top load it and put it in the Nolan Ryan collection. Later. All right, so then we have Jack Clark, Dave LaPointe. Most of these are traded. Like Mike Moore might be a rookie. Nope, he was a Mariner for years. Pete O'Brien is traded, I'm sure. Jeffrey Leonard was a Giant. Was a Brewer. I was right, Brewer. Right. But most of these are traded. Every once in a while, there are rookie cards in here, but none of these are. This is going to be Pagliaro. You've heard me say that name. Really just want the rookie card. Steve Lake, Spike Owen, Andy Hawkins, Todd Benzinger. We're not going to get a lot of cards out of this. Mookie Wilson, this is going to be mostly a giveaway. We're going to put these all into giveaways. Burt Blyleven, Jeff Treadway, traded from the Reds. If it was a rookie, I was going to offer it to Sugar, but Steve Sachs coming over to the Yankees. Pags, we traded Pags to the Padres and then traded for Steve Sachs. Juan Samuel. I say we because there were no Tampa Bay Rays back then. I was only a Yankee fan at that point, as was the rest of my family. Carmelo Castillo, Terry Leach, Mark Langston came over from the Angels. From the Mariners to the Expos. That's right. He ends up on the Angels, though, I think. Eric King, Steve Balboni, and Lenny Dykstra going from the Mets to the Phillies. Make a little more than that. There we go. We got Keith Moreland. Terry Kennedy. Eddie Murray. Now, Eddie Murray is one of those that I haven't made the list, so I don't know. But he, I would think, is on the cusp of being cut. He's got to be around the 30 mark, in my opinion, but I could be wrong. Mitch Williams, Jeff Parrott. He doesn't make any of my team. If you think of the fact that I have two teams worth of players, and each team has 14 people on it because there are 9 position players, 1 DH, and I have 5 starters, but one of those is already counted, so 4 extra starters. That's 14, and you multiply that, that's 28. So if all those players are the ones I'm collecting, and I don't know that they are, but for the most part, yeah, Eddie Murray isn't on my second team. There's probably not going to be many people that are on it, maybe 4 or 5. Couple that are on my second team that don't make it, and then a couple that are, 4 or 5 that are not on my second team or first team that do make it. So it'll be very, very tight who gets to play. Lance Parrish, Nick Eske, Luis Polonia, Kevin Gross, John Dobson, Willie Randolph, Jim Clancy, Tracy Jones, Phil Bradley, Milt Thompson, Chris James, Scott Fletcher, Cal Daniels, Steve Betterosen, Ricky Henderson, that's definitely going in my PC, Deion James, Tim Leary, Roger McDowell, Mel Hall, Dickie Thon, Zane Smith, Danny Heap, Bob McClure, Brian Holton, Randy Reddy, Bob Melvin, Harold Baines, Lance McCullers, Jody Davis, Darrell Evans, Joel Youngblood, Frank Viola, Mike Aldretti, Greg Cataract, John Kruk as a Philly, Pat Sheridan, Oda B. McDowell, Tom Brooken, Bob Boone, Walt Terrell, Joel Skinner, Randy Johnson. He went from the Expos to the Mariners. Still, we're going to hold on to that card. Felix Furman, Rick Mahler, Richard Dodson, Chris Carpenter, Bill Spires, Junior Felix, Joe Girardi. That's got to be a trade, right? It can't be his rookie, is it? Oh, that's a Joe Girardi rookie. Sure is. Pittsfield. Joe Girardi rookie. You're like, well, what does that matter? Well, I like to collect the manager's rookie cards. Jerome Walton, Greg Litton, Greg Harris. There's a Jim Abbott rookie. I don't care what they say. I just got to decide if it's a PSA or a next level grade for me. I think I'm going to next level. I think I'm going to PSA it. I can always decide later that I like it too much to get rid of it. No, I'm next level grading it. I'm next level grade. This is one of my guys. I'm not getting rid of this one. The Griffey is one of my guys too, but that's a completely different story. We're gonna next level grade that Jim Abbott. All right, we got Kevin Brown, John Wetland, Gary Wayne, Rich Montaloni, Bob Guerin, Clay Parker, Steve Finley, that's a Greg Olson rookie. I'm going to stick that over there too. That was a chase. I don't know that that'll turn into anything, but that was definitely a chase at the time. Ken Hill, Scott Scudder, Ken Griffey Jr. Now, I'm going to get a little ding on that corner, but that doesn't matter. We're going to send it in anyway. This is right there. That's the reason we open this set. That is the card. So, Jeff Brantley, Don Paul, Carlos Martinez, Joe Oliver, Omar Vizcael. That's a Joey Bell rookie, right? Yep, sure is. Kenny Rogers, Mark Carrion, Orlando Rooms, and Pete Harnish. All right, guys. So we got, of the 110 cards, we got 102 of them ish going into the giveaway. We've got 3-ish, 1, 2, 3 going into the PC, and then we have 4-ish that have rookie credentials to them, and the Randy Johnson, the Joe Girardi, the Joey Bell, and the Greg Olson that I have to determine what to do with, as well as one Jim Abbott going to next level grades, and one Ken Griffey Jr. going to PSA. So, all right, that is good. I do like getting the cards from doing these, but the surprise factor is not there. I do love opening cards and getting the surprise factor. And we don't get that from these sets, but that's why I try to that's why I try to switch it up, these sets, and then loose cards, and then these sets, and then a blaster box or whatever. So we'll do some more soon. But you guys enjoy. I hope you like and subscribe and join the Discord and do all the stuff I say in all the videos. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.